a lot of changes, and I've had to reevaluate what's going on in here. So I figured I'd share. Let's go. Hello, Dearies. I'm LeFae. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me today. If you're one of my returning friends, hi. But if you're new here and you don't know, I am on an adventure to leave 100 pounds in my past. And between you and me, I only have a little bit more than 20 pounds to go. So if you want to come along with me on this last leg of that adventure, but learn a little bit about my lifestyle, then please make sure and subscribe before you leave. Also, find me on Instagram. I have a lot of fun over there, and I'm always posting what's going on in my head, what's going in my mouth, and I would love to hang out after the video. And thank you so much if you do. Dearies, the beginning of 2021 has put me on a roller coaster, and I'm not surprised. I knew it was coming. If you saw my video that I posted earlier this week, then you would know that I hit my brick wall and I had to work to get out of the hole that I had found myself in. Thankfully, it didn't take me too long. It took me about 24 hours. Honestly, posting that video was a huge help, and I received so much support from all of you. I cannot express enough how grateful I am and how awesome you all are. But part of how I worked through that mess I was dealing with earlier in the week was getting rid of all of the clothes that are too big for me. If you saw my last wardrobe tour, which was only, 4 or 5 months ago, it hasn't been long since the last time I took you through my closet, I had mentioned in that video that there was a basket of clothes that I was hanging on to for when I reached final form. I had planned to have them altered down to fit the new body. I am going to be a lot smaller than I had ever imagined, and it no longer made sense to hang on to even those clothes that I love so dearly, because the entire shape of the garments would have to change. It just wouldn't work. So what I did was I took everything that was no longer serving me, and I'm going to be selling it. So please make sure that you check in the description in the section Beyond the Veil, because by the time this video goes up, I will have started either an Etsy or posting on Facebook Marketplace, possibly a Poshmark. I'm not quite sure yet what the plan is, but I will have every single article that is no longer serving me but is in still in great condition that hopefully maybe can help some of you on your journey as well. So please make sure to check down there and let me know if anything strikes your fancy. Moving on from that, I am working with a very small wardrobe. I don't know if it can be considered a capsule wardrobe, but I'm definitely working bare bones. And I kind of really love it, because when you only have a few things that fit, but they fit you really well, and you're really digging on the style, getting dressed, like see what I'm wearing today, this is a tank top with a skirt and some leggings and this nice sweater to keep me warm throughout the house. It's a little bit history bound, a little bit fancy, but it's really all I have to wear. So I'm comfortable, but I still feel really put together. And my whole wardrobe is kind of working that way now, and I'm going to share it with you. First, I'm going to get this up. This is my nightgown. It's actually the black inner slip to an old dress. And I call this my grandma sweater because it's a sweater that I was able to take into ownership after my grandmother passed away, and it's really big now. It used to fit, but now it's super big, and I don't wear it outside of the house. It does have pockets, and I use this sweater that my son, not sweater, oh my gosh, scarf that my son hates scarves, but it fits around my waist now. So this has now been upcycled into a robe, which is very funny to me because I've never really been a robe person, because I always felt that robes made me so much bigger. They got in my way and I was too warm. But now I look forward to putting that on every morning. Let's move into my wardrobe. This is it. This is everything that I have to choose from to wear, aside from my cape and shawls downstairs for outside wear. Yes, this is everything. I don't use a dresser. My undergarments are over here and shoes are here. And I'll just take you through what I have going on in here. This first one, that's just sports bras. It's no big deal. This is something that I just recently thrifted, and I don't remember. It might have been $1. It was like certain color tags. If you got 5 things of that color tag, they were all $1. So I just scored big that way. So this big, awesome, chunky sweater, I wore it yesterday, and it's super warm, super comfy, which I paired with some leggings, which was really cute. Then I also got this skirt thrifting. Yeah, most of this stuff now in here is secondhand in some way, shape, or form. So a cute black skirt that I just put leggings underneath to keep me warm. You can wear skirts year round if skirts are your thing. There's no rule that says you can't wear skirts in winter. You just layer. And yesterday I was wearing that black skirt with this really cute top that has this nice lace detail. Again, this was thrifted. All right. Now, my camis, my tank tops. This is all I have. This used to be full, but they were so big. They were bunching up underneath my garments, and I hated it. So this is all I have to work with now. And that's okay, because once I'm into final form, I'll be able to, I need like 7 tank tops. This is not a secondhand piece. I did buy this new last year when we went to South Haven. You can catch the vlog here. We go every year, and I am counting down the days until we're back on this beach. But when I bought this, it fits, and now it's definitely oversized, which is crazy because that was only last August. Couple more sweaters that I super love. This was the first medium size garment that I acquired during this weight loss adventure, and it's a hand-me-down from my mother-in-law. And I was really excited when she said that I could have it because obviously the black and gray Tim Burton life going on. I love it, but also the fact that it fit. And it still really fits now, obviously. And this sweater here, this is something that I'm actually borrowing from a friend right now. This is on loan, but I love pairing this with skirts. I just love the way it looks. This skirt is super fun. I received this as a gift. So it is brand new. I received it as a gift over the holidays. And it's kind of, it's another history bounding thing. I have a history bounding type style. I don't know if you could tell. I don't know what to call my style. I'm taking nominations. If you can think of a fun way to describe my style, go ahead and let me know in the section beyond the veil. But I've had my eye on this skirt because it's this layered kind of steampunk thing going on. The skirt here, probably can't tell, but there is a place for a drawstring. Unfortunately, it snapped off. I don't know where it went. This part is meant to bustle a bit, but either way, it's a nice long skirt, perfect for layering, keeping me warm in the winter. I did show this in my last wardrobe tour. This was a thrifted item, and you probably can't tell on camera, but it's all lace, and it's really nice and comfy. And the second sweater that I inherited from my mother-in-law. This is another t-shirt that is on loan from my best friend. So this isn't mine permanently, but it's definitely getting me through this middle stage. And this top right here is another gift that I got over the holidays. It came with that steampunk bustle skirt. And it is this nice long sleeve top that has lace here at the bottom of the sleeves and all around the neck. And it's kind of like a high collared neck. It's so Victorian in feels, and I love it so much. My only pair of jeans, just this one. I'm really trying to get away from wearing jeans, but I also know that I live in the 21st century. So having one makes sense. This is another top that I got at the thrift store, and it was with my first wardrobe tour. This was one that when I purchased it, it was a little bit tight, and now it fits a little bit loose. But what I love about it is that it's just a top here, but it has a cape. It's so cool. This is a little bit dressy for wearing around the house, but if I have to like go out and be like a professional type person, this is my like channeling my Disney villain top right here. Just a cover that I've had for years. I'm not quite sure if I'm still going to keep it. I don't really love wearing it right now, but I also don't have a reason to wear it very often. So I'm hanging on to it just because I've had it for so long and it is such a good throw over. So undecided, but keeping it for now. Another thrifted shirt, and it's a button-up shirt, and it's super, super comfortable. I got this, it was like last October. I wore it was part of my Beetlejuice costume is why I got it. And I can't believe how much I love wearing this shirt. And it's Row and D, which I was looking, and that's like a brand Anthropologie sells apparently, which apparently Anthropologie is like a really important designer or something. I have no idea. But the point is I got it for like $3 and it's super high quality. It's such a score. I wore this top in my last wardrobe video and it fit me really like perfectly in that, and it's getting a little bit big, but it'll serve me until final form. I love the sleeves on this. Oh, it's so fun. This was a birthday gift to myself. This is Torrid, so this was brand new. It's one of the last like fast fashion pieces that I'm ever going to purchase. How could I have passed this up? Do you even understand? It's a 00. It's the smallest size that Torrid sells. I have not put it on lately. I'm hoping that it won't look too big. The back is just this lace detailing. I've only worn it a handful of times. I love this so much. This is the third piece that went along with the steampunk skirt and Victorian top. This Victorian cut kind of blazer. It needs to be ironed. I love the buttons. See how they're so small and they just loop? Oh, it's such an awesome look. I am a little concerned because it's a size large and it was a little bit big when I got it, but I love it so much. I'm hoping that this one can be tailored down though. It's the only blazer that I have. You saw this in the last one. I've had this just throw over top for years. It has this lace detail in the back and it's really awesome in the summer when I'm just in a tank or a cami to just throw over and like be dressed. This is modern. It's a pencil skirt, kind of stretchy. Again, this is on loan from my friend. And I don't know if this is really going to fit into my style anymore. It's worth keeping though, because it's a skirt and it's not a pinstripe, but it's like stitched to look like pinstripe, if that makes sense. So it's a good staple to have in the wardrobe for now. So hang on to it. Plus it was free, right? This also is on loan from a friend. It's just a black dress. What size is it? It says size 12, which probably means it's a little bit big on me at this point, but it's a foundational thing that if I need to wear a black dress, I have one. I mean, obviously. It's just, it can be a little bit more structured. Again, it was free. It's on loan. At least I have it. This one here was also a birthday gift to myself from Torrid. It is a full lace dress. Oh, I love it so much. Again, it's a 00 and I'm hoping this one doesn't get too big on me, but it has this collar. It's all lace and how it buttons all the way down. How could you not just there's no words. No words. It's just like a slip underneath and then this lace goes on top. So really I could wear just this as like a coat. Oh, also, yeah, pockets. Just saying. So I love the versatility that this offers. It can be a dress, or this lace can be an over something. Very cool. And then this lace cover that I shared last time. I didn't get as much use out of this last summer as I thought I would, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes this summer. Oh, the lace. I love it. Can you tell? I have a thing for lace. Down here, oh, back there's just my dirty stuff. Down here is just a few things that I'm hanging onto. This is a long sleeve top. It just has stars, and it's kind of that like thermal material. So I'm still cold, so this is kind of a lounge around the house thing. Same thing with this purple shirt, which I do love, but it's an extra large and it's starting to be uncomfortably baggy. So we'll see how long. I mean, I haven't grabbed for it in a while, so we'll see how much longer this one lasts. But I wanted a couple super baggy things, just, you know, comfortableness. I have one pair of workout leggings, which I just picked these up. They're a size medium, but it has pockets and my phone fits. What's not to love? Plus, warm socks. I'm cold. I'm just always cold. And then in the bins underneath here is just like my summer stuff, which is a bathing suit, kind of off-season stuff that I'm not even going to think about grabbing for months. And there you have it, dearies. That is everything that I have to choose for to dress my body right now. And like I said before, I'm kind of loving the limited options. I would like one more skirt, so I'm going to be on lookout for that. I also am beyond words how excited I am that almost all of this is second hand. I did mention it in a previous video, check the all-seeing eye, that one of my goals or reasons for wanting to shrink my body was that I wanted to be able to shop secondhand. And the fact of the matter is, plus size garments that are good quality and don't look just frumpy and weird, because I have a unique style, let's face it. Finding secondhand pieces that fit my aesthetic was near impossible. And now, being of average size, all of a sudden I can go into a thrift store and spend 2 hours combing through the racks and be picky because my size is everywhere. It's amazing, and I can't believe that I've reached that goal already. Aside from the health things, fashion is something that's really important to me. I'm not going to make excuses for that. So knowing that I'm getting health things under control and I also can dive into my aesthetic goals, I'm so excited and so thankful. And that's all I have for you today, dearies. I know that this video is probably a little bit long, so if you've made it to the end, thank you so much for sticking around. Give this video a like if you found it interesting. And if you can think of a fun way to describe my style, don't forget to put that in the section beyond the veil. Check me out on Instagram. Tomorrow I will post my weekly progress report to let you know if the scale is my friend or not. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, dearies.